Hello race fans, welcome back to a very special edition of Top Cat here at Garden Canyon Run. I'm Brock Wheeler, I'll be your host today. I'm going to bring you all the action, and we've got a lot of action lined up for you today. There's a lot of crazy driving. You're going to see a lot of just ridiculous mayhem. And the final round of Top Cat, or is it? Well, you'll have to stick around to find out whether this is the final round or not. You are going to see how the most dangerous track in the Northwest is really a bear to take care of and is starting to show its age after being out for over a year now in the weather. But here we go. If you haven't been if this is your first time to the track, welcome. It's a rally style course. We have 8 checkpoints along the course. The first car across the checkpoint wins the point and moves on to face the Top Cat. And there's the cars right there that are going to be racing today to finish off the Top Cat series in rounds 20 and 21. But first, here's the Top Cat himself. This is Ragtag in Hellrage, and as is custom, we always give the Top Cat one practice run before we get going with the action today. Ragtag's looking pretty good so far, not carrying a ton of momentum, enough to get through turn 4, but not too bad. But he's got some stiff competition up in front of him today, so he's going to have to do better than not too bad. Alright, first up, we got Jimmy Beam from Team Numbskull Racing driving that 2011 Camaro up against Ragtag driving that Chevy Camaro. That's right, or Chevy Nova. That's right, Ragtag entered 2 different cars. Nowhere did it explicitly state that you couldn't enter 2 different cars, and we're letting him squeak by under this loophole that he found. Ding dang it. Alright, on this first run though, did you see what happened there? Jimmy Beam. So what we got is a case of a lightweight car here in Ragtag up against a heavyweight car in Jimmy Beam. The lightweight car getting the whole shot as is expected, quick out of the gate. But Jimmy Beam bringing it in on the bottom half of the course, handling turn 3 superbly. Oof, up onto the rail there, all the way down onto the finish straight. Nice, couldn't get across checkpoint 8, but what a fantastic run to come out on top after run number 1. And there you can see remember, the car has to fully cross the checkpoint. All 4 wheels have to cross. That was proof there that Jimmy Beam was the first one fully across the checkpoint. Alright, but moving on to run number 2 here. Jimmy Beam's in the inside lane, Ragtag's in the outside lane. Oof! Jimmy Beam showing his muscling through turn 1 to take the win across checkpoint 1, but not getting any farther at all, leaving Ragtag up on his side. And I'll just say right now, I won't say anything more about it, but just remember that image of Ragtag on his side. Enough said. Alright, so we've got a 6-2 here. Ragtag Jimmy Beam over Ragtag. Ragtag's on the inside lane and taking the whole shot this time, looking good down into turn 2. All the way through turn 4 and 5 with a little help from Jimmy Beam. Woof! Man, making it all the way to checkpoint 8, but not getting fully across, not able to get those points, so a 7-point run for Ragtag. A really nice run, looking superb here. Screaming down checkpoint 2, getting turned around, but ultimately righting himself before getting a super helpful nudge from Jimmy Beam, who came with some good pace out of turn 3. Here we can see that captured down at the finish cam in camera 4. Excellent job. Man, this was an exciting round. Alright, so it's a 3 points in it now with 1 run to go. It's anyone's race here to see who's going to be moving on to take on the Top Cat. Just lingering over these images down here at the finish line. Alright, run number 4. Ragtag's on the outside. taking the... Oh, and flipping over, leaving it. Nothing but... Oh, man. Jimmy Beam had a golden opportunity with nothing but clean air in front of him and absolutely blows it, leaving Ragtag on his roof but winning the heat. Look at this. Had a beautiful run into turn 2 and absolutely blew it. Jimmy Beam possibly maybe nipping a little at the Jimmy Beam behind the wheel. We don't know. We won't know. But in any event, Ragtag will be moving on. And here we got an unusual round, so there's 3 cars left. We're going to put them all up together. It's 2 against 1, G4 Diecast Racing against Ragged Rust. And to make it fair, we're going to keep Skylar in the front the entire heat while we rotate the drivers through. And wow, what a mess on run number 1 with Skylar coming out on top. So you're going to see them all switch lanes rotating through, but Skylar's going to maintain the front. One of the front 2 positions the entire time to try to make it fair in this 2 against 1 unfair battle on the most dangerous track in the Northwest. Speedy G getting the whole shot here in this first run, but blowing it at turn 2. Skylar sliding sideways across that checkpoint to earn the point, and then to cross checkpoint 3 before going off track himself. You can see here the beginnings of where turn 3 is starting to come apart as well. Keep your eye on turn 3 throughout this heat. Alright, now in run number 2, Skylar's on the inside lane, Speedy G's on the outside lane, Daddy G's behind. It's a clean run from all 3, looking like so far. Oh! Speedy G's taking it all the way down to the finish straight. Daddy G's coming up from behind. Holy smokes, people. Another run with 2 cars getting to checkpoint 8, neither able to cross. Wow. So despite Daddy G putting in a great looking run, getting rewarded with no points, we got a tie between Skylar and Speedy G. Skylar got the whole shot and looked fantastic coming into turn 2. Well, and then got spun around, tried to recover, but Speedy G had his pedal down and was giving it the gas. Looking good, taking momentum. Oh, and here comes Daddy G. Look at how well Daddy G handled turn 3 and maintained pace coming into turns 4 and 5. This coming into the finish line there. Bang, bang. Nice. Alright, so we got a tie between Skylar and Speedy G on 5 points. Daddy G's behind with no points on the board. It's run number 3. We're going to see Skylar on the inside lane, Daddy G on the outside lane, Speedy G behind. Oh man, Daddy G using all his brawn to just muscle through. Oh, but carries so much pace into turn 3, can't handle the turn. There's cars everywhere. There's cars all over the track. So once again, Skylar getting the whole shot in that matchbox, but Daddy G from behind just bulldozed through, knocking him out of his way. And look at the pace he carries down the descent into turn 3. Way too much. And once again, check out turn 3. Coming apart. Our corner judge there is supposed to be alerting us to that issue and is just neglecting her job altogether. Alright, Skylar's in the outside lane, Daddy G's in the inside lane, Skylar with the whole shot and looking good coming down turn 2, but oh, losing it, getting off track. Oh, Speedy G also getting off track. So what's this mean points-wise? Who is moving on? There's cars everywhere again. It's Mayhem and Skylar by 1 point in that blue matchbox is winning the heat against 2 G4 Diecast Racing cars that working together could not win the round. Man, wow, what a run. Great job, Skylar. Great job from the whole G4 Diecast Racing team. Every one of them, every one of these cars throughout Top Cat has been fantastic. There's your car moving on. All right, here we are at the break. So behind the scenes, all throughout the Top Cat series, we've been running, just racing the cars to figure out who's the fastest. So in a couple of weeks, on Saturday, April 30th, we're going to do a qualifying run with like the dozen fastest cars. We're going to find out the 4 fastest. We're going to have one last race with 4 cars to determine the champion, the ultimate Top Cat. And then we're going to tear the track down because, as you can see, the track is just getting out of hand. It's far too dangerous for these, even at 64th scale, someone's going to get hurt. But in any event, that's what you have looking forward to in about a month or so. Meanwhile, let's get back to the action here, where through the magic of 64th scale universe, we can bend the time-space continuum, and you can see Ragtag taking on Ragtag. Ooh, and Ragtag coming out ahead. So there we are taking a look at Ragtag driving Hellrage, the current Top Cat. And here we are now about to see Ragtag in Novago, who's up ahead now 2 points to 1. Ragtag's in the inside lane and got the whole shot in that lightweight Nova. But Ragtag was coming up from behind and bringing the heat. Too much heat though, couldn't handle turn 3. Just like Daddy G from the last round. And man, it's a nice way to recover on the porch there. You do not want to crash on the porch boards. That is hard on your axles. We've lost a number of cars throughout the last year and a half that way. Alright, run number 2. Ragtag's on the outside in the Nova. Ragtag's on the inside in Hellrage. Ragtag looking fantastic coming down. Oh, and then blows it. Man, some crazy driving here in turn 4. Both cars on their wheels. There is no love lost between these two. So here you can see that it's a tight battle in turn 1. Ragtag takes it coming across checkpoint 1, looking fantastic. Coming down checkpoint 2, carrying a ton of pace. Ragtag's no slouch though, coming in from behind. And there Ragtag loses it coming around turn 3. I think that must have distracted Ragtag, who then just pulls over right next to the Team Ragtag hauler there. So it's at 5 points to 2, Ragtag over Ragtag. The Top Cat is in trouble here with 2 runs to go. And here's another look at that spectacular crash. Right across those porch boards, Jared. No, you do not want to crash on those porch boards. Really hard on the axles. Alright, Ragtag's on the inside in the Nova, getting the whole shot. Looking pretty good as he comes down turn 2. Oh my goodness, a barrel roll! Wow, and then crashes right in turn 4, right where Ragtag had pulled over in the last run. Wow. Now I don't know if this is expert driving or luck or what is going on here, but Ragtag is putting on an exhibition. Woo! Completing a barrel roll on the descent and holding it all the way through turn 3. Getting a little bobble at checkpoint 4 there. That might have slowed him down enough to cause that crash and into turn 4. Again, more evidence that the track is just starting to come apart at the seams. So we got 9 points to 2. It's 7 points spread now between the two. Man, another look at that crazy run here. All right, Ragtag's in the outside lane in the Nova. Ragtag's on the inside. Oh, Hellrage goes off the track. Leaving Ragtag. We're going to have to figure out what happened here. Yep, we have the Top Cat is dead. Ragtag is out of it, having taken himself out at turn 1. There's a new Top Cat, and it is Ragtag driving the Chevy Nova. Oof, a spectacular crash once again in the camera too. Ragtag is just putting on a show of crazy driving here today. Well, we're going to get another chance to see him. move, because that means that the new Top Cat is going to take on a challenger immediately in Skylar driving that Matchbox. So we got Matchbox against Hot Wheels here. Skylar's in the inside lane in that blue Matchbox and got the whole shot. Oh, but Ragtag recovering well and is taking it all the way down to the finish straight. Whoa, with some more crazy driving. Coming across checkpoint 6 on 2 wheels. On the driver's side, up on 2 wheels. Unbelievable. And you can see our checkpoint 2 judge looked like he might have been involved in that incident. We're going to have to take a closer look at that as we see Skylar in the garden bed here. So out of the gate, Skylar was taking the whole shot in a tight battle. Ragtag never gave up. Yeah, it's clear that the corner judge was not involved in that fall. Skylar just lost it coming across checkpoint 2 and down to the descent. Once again, a little bobble at checkpoint 4 from Ragtag. This time he had enough pace to make it through turn 4 and 5. And then we can get a look at this crazy maneuver down here at the bottom stretch, up on 2 wheels, putting on a show for a crowd. Down at the clubhouse. One more time. This is like... It's like some kind of a maneuver out of a carnival. Man, Ragtag, you are unbelievable. Alright, so let's get up in the run number 2. Skylar's in the outside lane, Ragtag is in the inside lane. Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't know what to say, folks. It's like Ragtag can't get enough of putting on a show. I think Ragtag better pay more attention to racing, possibly. But oh my goodness, look at this bit of driving from Ragtag. Well, he gets across checkpoint 3, putting more points in the bank against Skylar, but it's not a big haul, and Skylar's got some good pace behind him, and I think Ragtag better be concerned. But it's 7-2 Ragtag over Skylar. Here's one more look at that crazy run up on the top straightaway. I mean, yeah! What else can you say? Fantastic. Skylar's in the inside lane, Ragtag's in the outside lane, Skylar taking the whole shot, looking good coming down the descent. Carrying pace all the way down onto the bottom finish straight. Getting a little bobble down there before checkpoint 6, but not stopping him from making a perfect run. Skylar with a perfect run. And there's a close-up look at that part of the track that caused the bobble, but nothing could upset Skylar. Keeping it pinned straight on the finish straight. Ragtag high and dry in front of G4 diecast sign at G4 diecast drop. Here's another look at this tight battle in the turn 1 where Ragtag just lost out. And Skylar is looking fantastic. Taking the lead 10 points to 7 now because of this perfect run. I like to point out that you shouldn't do this in reverse, but all the same, it didn't seem to stop Skylar. Look at that pin straight. I mean, fantastic job. And right in front of a huge crowd here at the last round of Top Cat. All right, run number 4. Skylar's in the outside lane, Ragtag's in the inside lane, and Ragtag's looking to tie things up and. Oh! I didn't catch who got that last point here. But yep, Ragtag just tied things back up, so we're going to have to go into some tiebreaker rounds here. Let's take another look at this. A heated battle in the turn 1. Ragtag in the inside lane taking it this time, but not able to... putting a little scare into the corner 2 judge. With that crazy driving coming down turn 2. Speaking of crazy, Skylar just getting thrown out of turn 3 and hitting those porch boards hard. That is not good for the race car. But yeah, we got tiebreaker round to go into now, folks. Things are heating up here at Garden Canyon Run. Ragtag's on the outside, Skylar's on the inside, and it is tight all the way down past turn 2. Ragtag ending up on his roof. I'm not sure who got the points here. We're going to have to come back and... Okay, the judges have just awarded, let's see, 2 points to Skylar, 1 to Ragtag. There's only 1 point in this now. This is a tight battle. Ragtag just giving Skylar the business all the way down the descent. Possibly knocking him off the track altogether, but in doing so, ended up on his own roof. All right. Who's going to come out here? We got 1 more run to go. Skylar's on the outside. Ragtag's on the inside. Oh, Ragtag takes himself out. Leaving the door open for Skylar, who makes it almost down to turn 4, but that's far enough. The top cat is dead. Ragtag is down in the garden bed. Dethroned. From the highest perch on the porch, we have a new top cat, and it is Skylar in the blue matchbox. Sharkin. The sweet looking run through turn 3 and just brings it to a stop there at checkpoint 4. That's all he needs to do. 15 to 11, we have a new top cat. Man, what a round. So there you are, you're looking at your final top cat, folks. I mean, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sending in your cars. Thanks for sticking around. I know the pace of the rounds has slowed down over the last couple of months. And we got 1 more to go here. It's going to be about a month or so probably before it comes out, but it's going to be spectacular. It's going to be better than anything you've seen here before. It's going to be crazy mayhem. There's going to be some other people involved here. Some of the local Seattle racers, I think, are going to get involved, and we're going to have a good time. All right, I'm Brock Wheeler. As always, it's been my pleasure to bring you the action today. Stick around for Top Cat All-Stars in about a month. Go back and check out some of our old playlists if you're new here and haven't seen the series, or maybe the Summer Round Robin, or perhaps the Spring Classic before it. So long, folks. Bye-bye.